Happy Thursday. I hope that you are having a good day, whatever day you wind up watching this. Let's see what the sun, moon, and star spread has to say today. I hope everyone's having a cozy day. It's overcast, high is below freezing. There's still snow and ice on the ground up here. So, got my beverages, got a candle going. And I'm having Thai food tonight. Okay. Let's do a little spread. Okay, so we have the sun position, moon position, and the star position. That came out kind of quick today. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands in the sun position, what's being illuminated. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the moon position. This is what's being released. And we have the Two of Wands in the star position as your guidance forward. You're looking ahead. Okay, so with the Nine of Wands, I feel like some area of your life you are getting close to the end of a cycle. You might be feeling a little bit worse for wear, a little bit ragged, a little bit tired, but you're very close to the end. You only have one more wand before that cycle ends, right? So you're getting close, and I feel like you're at the final push, right? Which is great. With the the moon position, what we're releasing, Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you are needing to release monotony, or doing the same thing over and over and over again. So on one hand, it's a good card in that it's about like doing quality work. So I don't want you to release the quality. What's coming up is he's doing the same thing, right? He's done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, however many times, right? He's just gonna keep doing it. And if this were coming up in the good, like not in a good place, but like in a position where you wouldn't be releasing it, this would be about like consistency, quality, effort, you know, like something a practice, right? But because it's coming up in release position, I'm getting you might be needing to let go of something that has become monotonous, or you need to lean into done is better than perfect, right? Especially when you're getting close to the end of something, like you're at the final hurdle, it's like now is not the time to be quibbling over things. It's like get the job done however you need to. Star position is the Two of Wands. I feel like you need to think bigger picture. You can see the guy's got the world in his hands, right? He's standing at the top of his castle and he's like looking out. He's like, what do I want to do now that I've accomplished everything I was supposed to accomplish, everything I wanted to accomplish, everything I needed? So it's like, you know how when you like if you think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? Like that triangle, it's like you need to have your base needs met before you can go on to your next set of needs, before on your next set of needs, and you know, your next set of needs. This person has all of the basic needs met and most of the intermediate needs. And so he's like, well, what would I do now that I have all of my needs met? And so it's this sort of outward looking thing. It's like, I was telling someone the other day, it's like, if you're too freaked out about like making your rent each month, you're not going to be able to it's like hard to put your energy into like, what do I want to do with my business, or what do I want to do? Do I want to take a trip here? How do I want to invest in these relationships? Like, it's hard to focus on those things if you're like, I just got to get my rent taken care of and my food on the table, right? But this is saying you have your needs met. What do you want to focus on now, right? Maybe it took a lot of energy for you to get to this point, right? And you were like, God, I've got to mind my P's and Q's. I've got to make sure everything is perfect because of this thing. But now you're at a place where you can focus on something else, where it's like done is better than perfect, right? You're nearing the end of a cycle. And so you're being asked to think more big picture. Which direction do you want to go in life? If you had your castle, the clothes, the money, the world in your hand, what would you do? This is also a good practice even if you don't have all of those needs met, but sometimes that's really hard to do, right? Sometimes when you're in the thick of it, it's really hard to zoom out big picture. Yeah. Okay, let's pull a clarifying oracle card. Maybe one more. Okay. Let's spread these out a bit. Okay. We're going to pull this card. We got the Listen card. I was getting something on this card about this also having to do with your higher self, right? Like, it was almost giving me like Two of Cups energy, where there's a way you can read the Two of Cups where Two of Cups is like a connection of you and your higher self, right? I know that this is the Two of Wands, but what I was saying about like, what if you had all of your needs met? What do you want to do? I feel like that's like a higher self thing, right? It's like, what does your soul want to do regardless of the physical limitations you might find yourself in? And if you don't have those physical limitations, then what do you want to do, right? So I feel like this is saying, listen to your inner voice, your deeper voice, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, intuition, like listen to your deepest self, right? Especially, I feel like sometimes we get caught. To me, this is very much like a physical card. It's like, oh, one thing after another, and I've been working so hard and all that stuff. And this is also a card of work. Pentacles is a card of work. And so I feel like you need to sort of tap into something deeper than the superficial, and that requires you to listen. Yeah, that requires you to listen. So listen to yourself. And then you really gotta, I feel like it's just so connected to this outer vision, right? So, wow, I like this. This is in a good place. If this is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. I really appreciate that. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.